Hey you guys, welcome back to Raphaelsinsights. Welcome. I welcome you into the world of the esoteric, the divine, the beautiful, you guys. Welcome, you guys. Let me just fix my little camera. I really wanted to point down like that. I'm back, you guys. We're back for more. We're back to answer as many questions. I don't see any comments. I hope it's recording really good. I know my last one from like 2 weeks ago was like terrible, but welcome, you guys. Come on in. Welcome to this beautiful channel. Hi Lupita. Hi Mimi. Hi Patricia. Hi Sandra. Hi Glamby, Maria, C, Jasenia. Hi everyone, come on in. Make sure you guys like the video as always. You guys make sure you like every single video. And you guys, thank you guys so much for watching me. Thank you so much for believing me. Thank you so much for the support, you guys. If I owe you a picture check from Etsy, I am gonna finish them all tonight. So don't worry. Well, finish the ones from 2 weeks ago that I sold. I think either 2 weeks ago or a week ago. I did kind of, I wasn't able to do them. That's why I extended another week, because I had a week to finish them, but I had to add another week, like 1 to 2 weeks, so you'll get your answer, just because I've been kind of like really busy. I've been kind of like overwhelmed with work and all that good stuff. But you guys, we will get them done. We will get them done for sure. And you guys, I finally did my necklace thing that I've been wanting. I finally cut it. Remember, I don't know if you guys were there when I told you. I was like, I really want to cut this. I want to make this into a necklace, and I did, and I'm so excited. It came out beautiful. It's really beautiful, you guys. I love this necklace. But one thing that I do want to talk to you guys about is next month is going to be a little complicated, you guys. Again, remember March is one of those intense months this year, one of like the worst months this year, if not the worst month this year. I know like the energies are going to be really strong next month. It's going to be really complicated next month. Next month's not going to be such a beautiful month. It's going to continue very radical. It's going to continue very crazy. There's another death that's coming, you guys. Just yesterday I was looking at my cards, because sometimes, I get visions, and then sometimes I do my predictions with my cards. Like when I actually see stuff, it's more of a prophecy. It's more of like, this is gonna happen. It's just a matter of time. When I do my predictions as to like what do I see is coming, I use my cards. Those are more predictions. But yesterday I was looking at my cards, and right away one of the cards revealed to me that there's another death coming, another president, another ex-president, another politician, another well-known person is going to pass, and it's talking about a ruler. A ruler is going to pass again, and that's the theme that we continue on this whole year. We're going to see a lot of very well-known people pass away, as in like ex-presidents, presidents, ex-politicians, people who worked in governmental positions. It's mainly just well-known people, artists, and things like that. But that energy is going to continue. There's another president again, or ex-president, that I see passing in Latino America. Carlos Menem was not the only one. There's definitely still more. And then there's plane crashes that are going to continue, guys. Plane crashes are going to continue. The energy is very radical, and it's going to continue very radical. Like I said, you guys, the energy is going to continue to attack people. It's going to continue to cause problems as we continue to try to get out of this whole situation with COVID. We continue we continue to kind of be stuck. The reason being is because as we continue to move forward, the devil wants to keep his hold. The energy of the devil wants to keep the hold on the catastrophes. It wants to continue making catastrophes. And that's how we see like a sudden like explosion of catastrophes, a bunch of planes falling. We've seen so many accidents. The Tiger Wood accident that just happened. It's just the devil wants to continue to keep its grip on humanity. And that's one thing that speaks up right away. But things are going to continue very radical. There's still a plane crash, another plane crash that I see again, a very important plane crash, one that's going to mark history. A lot of politicians, a lot of people of power in that airplane. And to my understanding, the more I do this, the more I understand the way my visions come, the way my predictions come. The more I do this, I realized that most of the time, whenever they gave me a vision, it's between a 3 year time span. So within 3 years, whenever I get a prophecy, it's like within 3 years, and whenever I make a prediction, it's within 3 years that's gonna happen. And I just realized that recently, because a lot of things that I predicted that I've been seeing since 2 years ago, it's barely happening this year, and that gave me like the, oh wait, it's within a 3 years time span. So definitely, you guys, that's something that I continue to learn my gifts. I continue to understand them. I continue to grow when it comes to them. We still have a lot of growing to do, because remember, I just figured this out not that long ago. I wasn't like this my entire life. It was when I turned 22 when this really opened up to me, you guys. And I still continue to learn, and I'm gonna be making mistakes, of course, you guys. And thank you so much for understanding those mistakes. I love each and every one of you, and let's get started, you guys. Let's get started with this. I just really wanted to tell you, and then a lot of people, I've seen that a lot of people have been talking about El Chapo's wife, the one that just got arrested. She's most likely going to be in there for a while. She's not going to be in there for life. She's going to be in there for a good amount of time. They have things against her, and they're going to hold her. She's going to probably go to prison. She's going to be held for a few years, but she's going to be, or for a good amount of time, and then she's going to come out. She's not going to stay in there forever. But a lot of people are talking about that, and I felt the need to talk about it too. Because sometimes I see people talking about this, and I'm like, should I talk about that? Should I talk about this? It's really hard to find like things to talk about. It's like, what interests you guys? What should I talk about? Sometimes the stuff that I talk about is because I felt the need to talk about it. It's not because I wanted to entertain you guys. It's more because I felt the need that I needed to talk about it. But anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much. Let's get started with the questions, and I'll be on here for about 10 minutes answering questions. And make sure you guys make sure to put your name, your date of birth, and your question all in one, and make it very specific, you guys. Make them very specific to either one specific question or one specific topic, but make them very specific, and so we can move quick and I can give you your answer fast. So let's get started. Hopefully this video looks better than the last one. I know there was one video where it's like I didn't have Wi-Fi, and thank you guys so much for watching me and understanding that my internet is like pretty much crap, but I try, you guys. I try to do my best on like trying to get you that. So Natalie Santiago, I got tarot cards, but I was wondering if it's safe to learn it and a general reading. Okay, so tarot cards, you guys. Natalie Santiago, tarot cards are definitely safe to learn it. The thing about your tarot cards or tarot cards in general, it's not necessarily, sorry, my ring light shakes so much. I apologize. It's not necessarily a bad thing. It's not necessarily, tarot cards are not, it's just like everything else, you guys. It's with whatever you work with, whatever you allow to come into your space. If you work with darker spirits, of course there's darker energies that are going to be present. But the one thing that you want to do is always make sure to cleanse your cards. If you are going to be using them, you want to cleanse them and you want to bless them. How do you bless them? You can lay them out in the moonlight so they can get charged with that positive, that good intuition, that strong energy of the moon. Either in a full moon. If you don't do a full moon, you want to do it 3 nights in a row. If you do one full moon, that's good enough. You want to charge them to give it such a positive energy. But it's safe. Tarot cards are safe to use. You just have to know who you're working with. If you feel heavy all of a sudden in your space, then definitely there's something negative and it's communicating into something negative. But you should always feel very peaceful. You should always feel very good when you're using them. You should never feel terrified. You should never feel uncomfortable when you're using them. And don't fear them. Just, tarot cards aren't like the Ouija board. The Ouija board connects to more of like the in-between. The tarot cards connect to everything and to whatever you want to connect to. You want to connect to the past, it'll connect to. You want to connect to the future, it'll connect to. You want to connect into some other dimension, it'll do it. If you want to connect into heaven, it'll do it as well. It's just whatever you allow it to connect to. They're very beautiful. It's not something that and everyone can learn them. So when it comes to tarot cards, everyone can learn them. Of course, they each have their meaning. One thing that I will tell you is that when it comes to tarot cards is everyone can learn them and they each have their meaning. But the thing that makes people special when they use tarot cards is the way you understand them, the way you start to read them. You can go by the book, But the best way to read tarot cards is it's as soon as you see a card, what's the first image you get? What's the first sensation you get? What is it that you felt when you saw that card? Or what was the first thing you saw on that card? That's what you really want to, how you really want to read those cards. Yes, they each have a meaning. So like, let's say I pull out this card for you, and this card says that all your hopes and desires are gonna be being all your dreams and goals are going to be achieved. But the first thing that I saw was the snake up here. This tells me that there's a, because if you pay attention, I don't know if you guys can see, but there's a snake in this card right here. This cup has a snake. That snake tells me that whatever deal that's coming your way, you need to be careful, or whatever, whoever's offering you something, you need to be careful, because it's a snake. A snake is always going to be hiding their truth behind something. It just depends on what you feel. It depends on the question, the energy. Just try to pay attention to the energy flow, and that's going to help you. But in general, let's see. In general, it does say that you have a lot of good spirits around you. It does say that something really good is coming your way. To definitely try to learn every single meaning to these cards, but it also says that you do have a spiritual path that you're going to be following with these cards as well. Just don't try to focus so much on the meaning. It's good to know the meanings, but every single book, every single, if you read, because I've looked into many different tarot books to understand them even more, because I like to know, even though I read them different than just their meanings, I would like to know a little bit more about them. But when it comes to tarot books, each tarot book is going to say something different, and it's very frustrating, because one will tell you that this card right here means true love and all this other stuff, and then another book is going to tell you that this means that the universe is giving you something, or that this means emotion. It means something else. And then another book is just going to contradict what the other book that you read said. It's like, it's really complicated when it comes to these cards. It's definitely the way you want to read them is what you feel. But there's something really good coming your way. You have, the universe is gifting you a lot of things, and that's why the Ace of Cups came out right away for you. Anyways, let's continue, because I got stuck on that question. Gladys Rosales, do you have brujeria? Let's see. Gladys Rosales, do you have brujeria? Let's take a look. Gladys, do you have brujeria? I don't necessarily see brujeria on you, but what I do see, let me look into this a little bit more. What I do see is that you do need a cleanse. There is somebody you do need to watch out for. It does talk about a woman or just really, really hostile energies around you. You want to cleanse yourself from envy. You want to cleanse yourself. You want to protect yourself with a red ribbon with 3 knots. It's really good to protect yourself with. A way to protect your home as well, you guys, is if you take 2 cinnamon sticks and you put them like this, and then you tie them with red ribbon to make a cross out of cinnamon sticks, and then you end it with 3 knots and you hang it. That's going to protect your home as well. It's a really good protection. A way to cleanse your house too, which it's a really strong way to cleanse your house. But the thing is that it is really, really complicated, because of it's because it is going to make you cough. It is going to make you feel very uncomfortable. It's if you take a white candle and you take some red chiles de árbol, or chiles, some really picantes. So once you make that powdered chile, I don't know if you guys know it, the one that you kind of cook them, and then you blend them, and they become very fine, and it's like that polvo de chile. That one, you take a white candle and you burn it, and you're gonna burn that chile. It's gonna smoke really bad, and that's gonna cleanse your house. It's a very powerful way to cleanse your house, but it is going to make you cough, because of course chile makes you cough whenever you burn it or you cook it. But it's a very powerful way to cleanse your house. You want to do red chiles, those really thin, long chiles that you could get dry, and then burn them, and it's gonna cleanse your home as well. It's a good way to cleanse your space and cleanse yourself as well. It'll cut brujeria right away. And another way that you can cleanse your home that's really, really, it's gonna smell really nasty, but it'll work. If you mop your house with a lot of ammonia. How do I say ammonia in English? Ammonia. I hope you guys understand. I can't think of the word of ammonia. If anybody can put it there, I would definitely appreciate it. If you mop your house with a lot of ammonia, what it does is it's gonna purify your house, but it's gonna smell really nasty, and you want to not be inside that house for at least 3 hours. At least a couple hours, and it's gonna push everything out, everything negative, but it's gonna smell really bad. And then you have to, of course, mop again and cleanse that out of your floor. But it's a really powerful way to cleanse. You mix some ammonia and water, and you're gonna mop with that. It's a really good way to cleanse your house as well. But you do need a cleanse. I don't necessarily see brujeria, but I do see a lot of hostile energies around you. It's more maybe someone has attempted to send you brujeria as well. That's also another thing that does come up, but it hasn't hit you. It hasn't really gotten to you. It's around you though. Brenda, is there any messages for me? Is there anything I should know? Let's see, Brenda. And if you guys are watching this video, make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys hit that thumbs up, and you guys always hit the thumbs up to support. Anything that you need to know for you, you have these 3 cards right here. You right away when the Hermit comes out, you have a guide. So whatever legal issues or whatever you've been trying to do, whether you've been trying to buy a house, whether you've been trying to move paperwork, whatever paperwork you've been wanting to move, it says you have this beautiful guide that is illuminating those roads to that path, whether it's buying a house, whether it's buying a car, whether you're just trying to put a business, whatever you're trying to do right now, you have something very divine guiding it, and it's going to be successful. You're going to be okay. And sometimes remember to call, if you have a past loved one, remember to use them, you guys. One of the best things and one of the most amazing things that you can have is a past loved one that has recently passed, or that passed a while back, and like a mother figure, a father figure, a brother or sister, someone who is really close to you. Once you have that up there in the sky, it's like you have friends on the other side, and you can use them, you guys. You can use them to help you. So a lot of times we get stuck on praying to God. We get stuck on praying to the angels, the archangels. But when you have a past loved one, you can also use them to bring you good things, to help you in your situations, protect you. Don't forget about your ancestors. Let's see. Who's next? Kelly Montaño. Is my dad at peace with his passing? Let's see. Kelly Montaño. Is my dad at peace with his passing? Is my dad at peace with his passing? Let's see. So your dad is at peace. It does say your dad energy right away comes up, and this card here is really dominating. It's saying not to worry so much about your dad. Your dad is in a good place. He did cross over. He is at peace. He is sitting very comfortably in this. I don't know why, but he's showing me. I don't know if it's like a rocking chair or a chair, but he's showing me sitting at a chair, and he's just, I don't know if he's rocking, but he's showing me sitting in a chair, and he looks very comfortable. He looks very, very, I don't know if he had a favorite chair or something, but yes, he's okay. He's telling you to not worry so much about him, that he's very, very comfortable where he's at. He did cross over. Sometimes they don't cross over and they stay stuck in the in between, and you have to light their path, because you guys, once they don't cross over, that light does not open up back for them. It's not something that they can just decide and be like, oh, I'm gonna cross over now. You have to open it up for them by putting white candles, by opening that door for them to illuminate their path so they can cross over. But your dad did cross over. You guys, I needed a break. I didn't post any readings this week. I needed a break. I was so tired, you guys. I needed to recharge. And then on top of which, every time I'm gonna do my predictions video for the month, I am gonna take a break. I'm not gonna do anything that week, just so I can be able to prepare the predictions and all that for next month, because next month's gonna be pretty radical, you guys. Okay, Claudia Villafan, my finances and health, how does it look? Let's see, Claudia, your finances. Let's check out your finances first. How do your finances look, Claudia? Your finances look very good. It says that there's the sun. Right away when the sun comes up, you have good things coming your way. When the sun comes up, it's going to be that very positive energy. It's going to be that very, very amazing energy. It's going to be success. the sun, even if something doesn't go as planned, the sun still tells you it's going to go well. But the sun says really good things are coming your way. The universe is going to gift you an opportunity, maybe something that you've been wanting for a long time. But it does say that your finances are going to get better. They're going to continue getting better. You're heading towards a more of a like a satisfied place with your finances. So your finances are going to get better, or get even better. And then you said your health. Let's check out your health. You guys, my hands my hands are a little bit dirty, but it's because I've been working on vehicles. Like I've been actually working on vehicles. So I have a lot of oils that haven't came off. Um, oil I Oil is one thing really hard to get off. That car oil is really hard to get off. It's so annoying. Um, so if my hands are not just dirty because they're dirty, you guys. I did shower. It's just I work on vehicles, and this week I couldn't get these dang oils off my hands. I need to go buy some actual like soap to remove like grease and oil. Let's see. Let's check out your health. Okay, your health is actually doing very well too. It says your health, you are very healthy. It does say that the only thing that comes up for you, it's more of like weight on your shoulders, weight on your like your back. It's more of like this like nick or like just uncomfortableness on your back, but your health is doing very well. It says you're still healthy. There's nothing very serious about your health. Janet Luna, would I have a baby girl in the future? Janet Luna. Okay. Will you have a baby girl or a boy in the future? I think that's what you had asked, Janet Luna. Right away, I already started seeing what it's gonna be. Are you gonna have a boy or a girl? I see you having a boy. Right away, that's the first thing that I saw, and even then, like this card here tells me it's gonna be a boy. It's the Ace of Swords. It's telling me it's gonna be a boy. It does say that you are gonna have you're gonna have, if you're wanting to have a girl, it says it's gonna be really hard for you to have a girl. It's gonna be mainly boys that you're gonna give birth to. Araceli Campos, will my eyebrow business be successful? Let's see. Make sure you guys like the video. Let's see. Your eyebrow business is it says it's gonna take it says it's gonna take, first of all, it says not to think so much about it. Think more positive. If you have a physical store for the eyebrow business, I would get something called a money tree. Those are amazing. You guys can all do it. I had one in my house. The thing, they're so beautiful. I love my money tree, but the one that I had, I wasn't able to take it with me when I bought it. But what you should do is you should get a money tree and put it in your business. If you notice, a lot of like the different culture businesses, I think who generally, I think it's more of like the Indian, not Indian as in like natives, more of like the Indian, like actual Indian culture. They tend to have, if you notice, if you go to them, they tend to have this hanging in their business. They tend to have money trees. They tend to have some sort of like a money bringing, business bringing plant. And for you, I recommend you it tells you to have some sort of a money tree, to put a red ribbon around it, and then shove bills inside that money tree. And that's gonna bring you money. That's gonna bring you business. That's gonna bring you success. So I would recommend you to do that. But it does say that it's gonna be really good for you. It's gonna be bringing good money your way. It does say it's gonna bring a good amount of money your way. But one thing, you guys, pay attention whenever you go to one of these other like type of cultures. If like, let's say, like whenever you go to like a chinito, like business, if you look around, they have a bunch of stuff that's like to bring in business, to bring in money, to bring in success, to get rid of envy and things like that, to protect them. Or when you go to like Indian based businesses, they always have like the same thing. You guys remember that you can use this type of stuff to protect your business, to make your business grow, to bring in business. So the answer is yes, your business is going to be doing well. Laura Heredia, ¿podré subir de posición en mi trabajo y para cuándo? Vamos a ver, Laura. Vamos a ver. You guys, get yourself a money tree. Those are really good, you guys. Even to just have in your house. Let's see. Okay. So, Laura, subiendo de posición del trabajo se ve muy complicado. En vez de te dice que no vas a durar mucho tiempo en este trabajo o que te viene un cambio muy fuerte, porque dice que te tienes la carta de la muerte. La carta de la muerte te habla que dejando el trabajo, moviéndote para algo mejor. Si la posición te va a llevar a otro lugar, puede ser eso, pero de subiendo posición se ve como que hay mucha envidia, como que no te la quieren dar a ti, que te envidian mucho ahí. Protégete mucho de la envidia. ¿Cómo te proteges de la envidia? En tu bolsa de loncho, tu bolsa que llevas al trabajo, puedes agarrar un limón y lo metes en una bolsita y lo vas a echar en tu bolsa. Le pones perfume tuyo, le puedes poner perfume tuyo, le puedes poner agua bendita, le puedes poner agua florida, siete machos. El siete machos es muy bueno. Y le echas tantito, lo mojas y lo metes en una bolsa, y lo metes en tu bolsa, lo vas a cargar a tu trabajo para quitar estas envidias. Pero dice que como que no te lo quieren dar a ti, como que de subir de posición no te veo subiendo, porque dice que te envidian, como que te tienen mucho coraje o algo así, que no te lo quieren dar a ti. Pero yo sí te veo que te vienes cambiando de ese trabajo o que te vienes yendo a otro lugar. Sí, puede ser en el mismo trabajo, pero puede ser como en otro edificio, puede ser en otro lugar, pero como donde estás ahorita no vas a seguir. Pero sabes que a veces son las mismas envidias que nos tenemos que quitar de encima para que podamos subir de posición, podemos salir adelante. A veces las envidias se hacen físicas y piensan hacer problemas en tu vida. Te da la salación, te causa los problemas que tienes y cosas así. Y nos tenemos que quitar esas envidias. También te puedes limpiar con un limón. Te puedes limpiar con un limón, agarras el limón, igual como un huevo, y te vas a limpiar así, igual, quitarte todas las envidias. Dice que invocas la espada de San Miguel Arcángel, que San Miguel Arcángel te protege, te corte todo lo maldito, te lo vas a cortar todo así, y luego le vas a hacer siete cruces, le vas a hacer al limón, y lo vas a tirar. Si puedes, lo vas a tirar, vas a ir como, no sé si es muy complicado para ti, pero vas a ir como donde lo puedas tirar, si un parque o donde te puedas quitar de él, ¿verdad? Te vas a voltear y lo vas a tirar así de espaldas, bien lejos, así bien lejos, y ya no vas a voltear y te vas. O lo puedes envolver en papel de aluminio y lo tiras a la basura, lejos de tu casa o afuera de tu casa. Eso te va a quitar las envidias. Joana Mejia, will I conceive in 2021? Vamos a ver. Will you conceive in 2021? You're most likely gonna conceive in 2021. I do see you conceiving in 2021, and it does talk about being a boy. But I the way I'm seeing it is it's most likely gonna be, because I don't see you giving birth till next year. So it's most likely gonna be towards the end of the year. It's most likely gonna be more. Let's see. Yeah, it's most likely gonna be towards the end of the year when you conceive, and then you're gonna give birth in 2022. Amanda Amanda Raso, love and family relationships. Let's see. Love, Amanda. Let's see. Let's see how your love comes out. Love life. Okay. So your love life, it says that, so you have this card right here, your love life does say that, let me look at it like this. Yeah. Your love life, it says that it's going to continue down the same path. It says that it's gonna continue the same way that you're going. It says that the way your love life is headed, it's headed in that direction for a reason. It says that good things are coming into your love life. It says that whatever's been stuck is going to start moving. If love's been stuck for you, it's going to start moving. If you don't have someone in your life, someone new is going to come into your life. If you already have that person in your life, you're going to be very united with that person. You're going to be very, very bonded with that person. That's what this card here is telling you. In your love life, it does say that things are moving in a better direction. And then you said relationships with family. Let's see. You guys, don't forget that I do have this Facebook page called, hold on, my cards are going crazy. I do have this page, this Facebook page called Raphaelsinsights / Ask Raphaelsinsights. You guys can, if you guys go like and follow the page, you guys can submit your questions there, and it's free. You guys, there's you don't have to pay or nothing. You submit your questions. It's all in general. It's all like not in general. It's all like at random is what I meant to say. It's all at random. Not everyone's gonna get an answer, but every once in a while I'm gonna hop in there and I'm gonna answer a few questions. So that's definitely a place where you can go. I'm gonna look into super chat for YouTube. I still haven't had the time to look into it. I know I was asking me to do a super chat instead, and I'm gonna be trying to do that from here on forward. But I will definitely let you guys know whenever I do it, or the next time I hop on. Like whenever I do it, I'll make a video and I'll let you know. Like it's up. We're gonna do super chat from now on. I don't even know what it is, but definitely we'll look into it. I know people have been asking me to do that instead of this, and we'll definitely do that, you guys. But anyways, let's see. You said we still have to answer you about the family one, huh? Relationship with family. Let's see. Okay. Relationship with families, you have the card of the devil. The card of the devil is a really negative card. The reason being is because the devil causes problems, causes a lot of complications, which it just tells me that things are going to continue a little complicated with families. It says that relationships with families are going to continue complicated or going to get complicated. But it does say that things are going to get better more in the future. If things have already been complicated, more in the future is going to get better. The star does come out and to say that things are going to start getting better. They're still going to continue complicated, but a little bit more forward on. It is going to get better. Things are going to get much better when it comes to those relationships with family. But right now, it's looking very complicated. Okay. 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 Myra Ludwig. My nephew just passed away. Okay. Oh wow, that was very recent. My condolences, my prayers go out to your family. Um, I'm sorry for your loss. Sorry, my phone is glitching. We'll definitely see what comes up. Definitely, the energy still feels very heavy because you're making me feel very sad. I could feel your energy still feels very. It's so recent that it's like the energy is making me feel like I can't breathe. Most likely, it's also his energy that's making me feel like that. It's like it's very overwhelming. Is he okay and at peace? Is there anything he wants to say? Okay. Sorry, you guys. This energy really it's really affecting me. Let's see. Okay, Mara Ludwig, my nephew just passed away. Is he okay and at peace? Okay, let's check it out. Okay. So Maida Ludwig. So sorry. His the energy is just really overwhelming. It's like I can't explain it. It's really overwhelming. It's like there's just a really over. I can feel that since it's so recent. It's I can feel your guys' emotion. I can feel the emotion that's still there, and it's making me feel. It's making me feel what you guys are feeling. That's why it's like it's over. I say it's overwhelming because of that. It's like I can feel you guys. I can feel everything, and again I'm sorry for your loss, but it does show that he does need a little bit of guidance. Light him a candle, light well his family or you, whoever wants to do it can do it. Light him a candle to guide his path because he still hasn't fully crossed over. He's still lingering. He's still kind of in between of like, does he want to cross over? Does he want to stay here? And you don't want him to stay here because then he gets stuck. It's you have to guide him. You have to give him that that light for him to cross over. So I would recommend you to light him a white candle, and all you got to do is just light him a white candle and let him know like this is for you. This is your light. This is your the light to guide you through to the other side, and go ahead and cross over. You'll be better like that. You can come back and visit me as something divine. You won't be stuck with all this pain, this sadness. Right now, the way I'm feeling him, and that's probably why, like, also why I feel the way I like feel so overwhelmed. It's because he hasn't crossed over. It's like he's in between whether he's gonna cross over or not, and he still feels very sad. He still feels very emotional over this traumatic event, right? Because it is traumatic when you pass away. It's something that none of us want to pass away. None of us are it's something that we want to like move on to the other side. And it's scary because when you're stuck, when you barely pass away, you don't know who you are still. You don't know where you come from. You don't know where you're gonna be. You don't know if you can come back and visit. But you guys, when you guys cross over, when someone crosses over, they cross over. Their spirit gets purified. It's like you go through like this filter, and it filters out everything that's negative, all the pain, all the sadness, everything that was holding you back here. And it purifies you, but then you can come back and visit more as like an angelic being, more as like a being of light. But right now he hasn't crossed over, so I definitely would light a candle for him. It says that he hasn't crossed over because he sees that a lot of people are sad, and he's stuck to his mom. He's stuck to his mother figure. He doesn't want to cross over because he sees that everybody's still very sad, and he wants to stay there and try to make himself known, try to make you guys. It's like he doesn't want to cross over because of this. But definitely I would light him a candle and tell him like it's time for you to cross over. You're gonna be better. Come back when you go through the light, and you're gonna be able to come back. I would definitely talk to his spirit when you light his candle, and let him know that it's let him know that it's time for him to cross over. Okay. Brenda Mesqua, baby number 2 coming soon. Let's see. Brenda, right away, the first thing that comes up for you is that you already have a spirit that's gotten near you. So whenever I talk about a spirit that gets near you, it's I don't know where all the messages went. Is my phone glitching? There you go. Whenever you have a spirit that's gotten near you, it means that the baby's literally on its way. It means that any time now there's gonna be a baby that gives. The baby's definitely coming soon. You have when if you most likely already felt it, because whenever you're gonna get pregnant, you feel different. You feel something. It's because the spirit gets near you. A spirit will follow you the entire time through your pregnancy until you actually give birth, and the spirit takes the baby's place. Once the spirit goes into the baby, then the baby comes out fully. That's why they don't cry until they're coming out of the womb, right? So it does say that the baby is gonna give very soon. But let's see, Brenda Mesqua. I think your question is when are you gonna get pregnant? More so. Okay. So again, there it is again. You have the spirit that's already gotten through, and it's gonna be a boy. I don't know. I think I've told you it was gonna be a boy, but yeah, it says it's gonna be anytime soon. Now you're gonna be finding out you're pregnant, anytime soon. But whenever this spirit gets near you, it takes about maybe sometimes things delay because of the energies that are present, the things sometimes things can delay. You are going to get pregnant, but sometimes things can delay a little bit longer because of the overwhelming feeling of the way you've been feeling. Don't think about it too much because it is going to happen, because the spirit is already near you. Once the spirit gets near you, it's just a matter of time. It takes about a month maybe for the spirit to finally create pregnancy. But yes, you are going to be getting pregnant very soon. Okay, you guys, I definitely need to get off here because I see it's been like 40 minutes. I'm gonna do two more questions, and then I'll see you guys on. I'm debating on doing TikTok live because a lot of people sent currencies on TikTok, and I still haven't been able to answer them because I did tell them to submit their questions on Raphael's Insights / Ask Raphael's Insights, and I haven't been able to even get on that this whole week. So I don't know. I'm like debating if I should do TikTok live. But if anything, you guys, either catch me on TikTok live or on Instagram live. If you're not following me on either or, make sure you guys are following me there. In all my videos in the description below, the link is there so you guys can follow all my social medias. But anyways, you guys, let's do one more question. Let's see. Joanna Reyes, is moving to Korea the right decision for me? And recently I got Moldavite and good things have been happening to me and my intuition hasn't failed. Okay, so Joanna Reyes, is moving to Korea a good idea? Let's see. Moldavite, I definitely like to change between crystals. Like right now, I'm not wearing any crystal. I'm just wearing this. Normally, I like to wear my bracelets, my crystal bracelets. But this is really what's been calling to me lately. And I know the energies have been really radical with me as well. So that's why it's like everything I choose it by the way that I feel. Do I need this to this week? Do I need that week? And that's why I choose it the way that I choose it. But is moving to Korea is going to be a good decision? Let's see. At first, it's gonna feel like it's not. At first, you're gonna, because right away you have this right here. It says you're overthinking your decision. You're feeling stuck, but also the thing that it says is that at first when you get here, you're gonna feel like you make the wrong decision. It's gonna take you a while to kind of get used to it. You're gonna be feeling homesick, but it does say that you do get used to it, and it does become better. It does become a lot better right after that energy clears. But at first, you are gonna feel like you made the wrong decision. From what I see here, it's not a bad decision. It still says that it's a good decision. You're just gonna feel like you're gonna regret it at first, and then you're gonna get comfortable and you're gonna start enjoying it. Moldavite, Moldavite definitely. You guys, for somebody asked me how was my experience with Moldavite. Definitely, Moldavite it does not is not a lie. Moldavite is not something that I know a lot of people are saying like, oh, it's just glass, blah blah blah. No, it really does have an energy to it. When I was wearing it, my life got very radical. Things just started moving so fast, and things just were really what Moldavite does is like it really did happen. The energy really did what it needed to do, and it really moved so fast that it was kind of overwhelming, and I had to take it off. So definitely why I took it off. It's like I was like, I don't need it. I don't need it anymore. Whenever I feel like I need it again, I definitely will pick it up. But the way I choose my crystals is the way you should choose your crystals. The way you feel like, let's say, excuse me, you guys. If you feel like you need a little bit more self-love, you guys buy some rose quartz and take a bath with it. Put it in your water. That's why all my little like jars of baths that I sell, the herbal baths come with crystals, because you're supposed to put it in the water and take a bath with it as well. It'll raise the energy of your bath. It'll give you a more positive energy, especially with rose quartz. You could do so much with rose quartz. You could carry it with you. You could put it in your baths, and it'll give you more of this self-loving energy and bring love to you. You can also do also like some sort of a bath as well, and it's very simple. You're gonna put it in like a bucket of water. You're gonna put water. You're gonna put a little bit of sea salt. You're gonna put a little bit. You could put sea salt, or you could put Himalayan salt. I would probably go with some Himalayan salt. And you're gonna add a little bit of sugar as well, and you could like bathe yourself with it as well. There's so many things you can do with it, but one of the simplest things you can do with crystals is putting them in your baths to give you whatever you need, right? You need protection, put a crystal that's for protection. You need love, take a bath with a rose quartz. But definitely moldavite, I had to take it off because I felt like, okay, I got what I wanted from moldavite. I know there's gonna come a time when I need it again, but again, whenever you choose your crystals, stare at them and feel whatever you need. What's the first one that you feel like you need? What's the first thought that you feel with the crystals you have? Like right away you think of tiger's eye. Pick up that tiger's eye and put it on. Carry it with you, and then when you feel like it's time for you to change it, change it. You don't necessarily have to keep the same one forever, because you don't need the same crystal for your entire life. You need different crystals for different moments of your life. If you're feeling a little under the weather, pick up a little bit of amethyst. Amethyst is good for healing. Amethyst is good for bringing protection. Amethyst is good for so many things. Like me myself, whenever I'm feeling like I'm feeling like sick, or my bones start to ache, or I'm feeling like weird, I definitely pick up amethyst and I wear it around as a necklace, or I wear it as my bracelet. It's like whenever you feel like you need something, that's when you should wear that crystal. But anyways, one more question, you guys, and then I'll get off because this video has already become really long. Liz Saldana, will I get a job soon? Liz Saldana, let's see. When will I refill my Etsy? I'm probably going to do it this week, depending. I definitely will, because I'm working on doing it more like every bi-weekly, but this week was kind of weird, so I wasn't able to do it bi-weekly, but probably this upcoming March, that's when I'm going to start doing more bi-weekly, restock bi-weekly. But are you going to get a job soon? The answer is yes. This card here tells me, the Ace of Swords says that there's a really good opportunity coming your way, that the universe is going to gift you that job. Here it says that you're about to discover and you're about to get good news about that job. So definitely you are going to be getting a job soon. Will the stimulus pass? I still see that well, actually, you know what? Let me look into it again, because sometimes the energies shift. I know I did see that something that the economy is going to get a little bit weird again starting March, but let's see. Will the stimulus pass? Let's see what the cards have to say. Will the stimulus pass? So it's definitely still showing it being a little complicated. It does say it is gonna pass. It's still gonna delay a little bit longer. That's one thing that I did see right away, like the beginning of March. I saw delays for something that was going to be given to the people. So I still see it delaying a little bit longer, but I do see it passing. I do see it being above 1,000. Maybe not the 2,000, maybe the 2,000, but it's still going to be more than 1,000. But I do see it passing. It's just going to continue to delay. That was one thing one of my predictions for next month is that there's a lot of delays. Things are going to delay. A lot of deals. A lot of like this unity that between countries are going to delay. But I'll talk about it in my video, you guys. Anyways, you guys, thank you guys so much for everything. I do have to get off. I stayed on here a little bit longer than what I expected. I love each and every one of you. I love getting on here, you guys. If you guys want, follow me to TikTok. I am going to get on TikTok. I'm going to regret it, because people are going to be asking about those questions that I'm supposed to answer, and I know more people are going to send currencies, and then I'm going to be like overloaded with these questions. But Oh, a plan that I have, you guys, is I'm gonna open a store, and I really want to open a physical, like, botanica, a physical, like, store where you guys can come and visit me. And I want to do, like, because I don't know if all of you know, but I do have the gift of healing. I can heal people with my energy. And I have showed it before, where I just go like this and I send it through the video, and people do start feeling it while they're sitting on watching me. They start feeling the energy that I can push through my hands. And I would love to do that, and do healings in person. I would love to be able to do healings in person. I would love to be able to do limpias in person. I would love to be doing everything in person, but right now it's like I can't do it right now. In a year, you guys, is when I'm gonna focus on this completely. I'm gonna be opening that business in person when you guys come. And yes, I could take away the pain from your leg issues. I can take away aching bones, arthritis, and so many things we can do. But it's always best. It's always best in person. Through video, yeah, it works, but it's always gonna be best in person. It's just I work through everything through a distance, but one of these days, like probably sometime next year or the following year, I'm gonna open a store, and I am a physical store, and I'm gonna be doing healings. I'm gonna be doing everything, you guys. Migraines, of course, that's one of the easiest things that I can take away. Migraines, it's that was actually the way that I learned that I could do this. The angels, the divine, my spiritual being that was guided to me. She was one of the ones who told me. She gave me the homework. She was like, go to work, ask somebody if they have a headache, and take it away, and you're gonna be able to do it. And I didn't know what I was doing, and I did, and I went, and I did it, and I literally, I went, I did it. I told these people, I have this gift. Can I take away your headache? I went like this. I took them to the bathroom at work, and they sat down on the bench, and I put my hands over their head, and I did it, and we were both freaking out because it worked. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't think it was gonna work, but it did. And yeah, that's kind of how I discovered that I could do that. There's so much, there's so much more that I can, like, there's so much more I can do, but it's so hard for me to do everything, you guys. It's so hard for me to. That's why in a year I'm gonna dedicate my entire life to this. Right now it's just here and there, but in a year I'm gonna dedicate my entire life to this. Anyways, you guys, I most likely will not do Instagram this today. I'll do Instagram tomorrow. TikTok, I will be on right now on TikTok. But anyways, you guys, I love you. Thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. And again, you guys, thank you so much for understanding when I make mistakes. And I'm very honest with you guys. I didn't do this my entire life. I just learned this when I was 22. I'm 25 now, but I didn't start doing it till I was 24. I didn't start actually putting this out there until I was 24. So I'm fairly new to, like, all of this. I'm fairly new to, like, my gifts. I'm fairly new to, like, I'm still learning so much that, like, every time I learn something, I like to share with you guys. Like, I just learned that, like, sometimes when I do predictions, it's between a 3 year time span. Between 3 years generally is when it's gonna happen. So next time that I'm not uncertain, next time I'm uncertain about, like, when this event is gonna happen, I am gonna pretty much state that it's gonna be between 3 years is when it's gonna happen. Within this next 3 years, it's gonna be this. But thank you guys so much for everything. I love each and every one of you, and you guys make my day by supporting me, by loving me the way you do, and I always try to give you guys my best. But I gotta get going, you guys. I'll see you guys on TikTok if you guys can follow me. I love each and every one of you. Oh, and I will be doing. Let me take this back. I will be doing the video about the numbers on the houses, how the address tells so much about your energy there and everything, you guys. So definitely that is coming too. But anyways, you guys, I love you and goodbye.